Level 2 of the creative tasks involves each person creating 4 movements based on everyday moves, teaching and developing with a partner, and then sharing it with the group. So, step 1, they need to create 4 movements based on everyday movements that they would do. For example, eating food, or working out, or it could be waving. Whatever it is, they can choose 4 movements. It could be quite literal to start off with, but we will develop them to make them a little less literal. Step 2, play the music for 5 to 10 minutes to allow them to have time to create their movements. Step 3, come to a circle and have each person share what they have created. Step 4, divide everybody into pairs, and in their pairs they are going to teach their partner their 4 moves that they have created, so in total they should have 8 movements. Step 5, they're now going to develop their moves in 2 ways. Firstly, they're going to make the movements bigger, so if they did a wave, they need to make that waving movement as big as it can. It could be this, or it could even be this. So it no longer looks like the movement it was, and they're making it as big as they can, as big as possible. The second way that they are going to develop their moves is using a pair of dynamics. They can choose from slow and fast, soft and strong, high and low. So for example, if this was the movement, they might start off going slow and then fast. Or they've pretty much already got low, high, but maybe they make it as high as they can, and then low, or maybe it starts off soft and then goes strong. So they then choose those 2 dynamics to edit throughout their 8 movements. Step 6, just play the music quietly in the background and give them 5 to 10 minutes to teach and develop their movements. Step 7, stop the music and ask each pair to share with the group, show what they have created. Step 8, move into lines. So you want people to be dotted in lines. Line 2 will stand in the gaps of line 1, and line 3 directly behind the people in line 1 so that everybody can see. One at a time, you're then going to have one pair come to the front and teach their movement to the group. Step 9, make sure that you have a set order. So you're going to choose an order of everybody's movements and practice accumulating them so you have quite a large movement sequence depending on how many people you're working with. So pair 1 might do their movements, and then it flows on to the next pair's movements, flows to the next pair, and so on. Step 10, practice adding the participants' movements to the end of the level 2 movement routine. So the last movement was the brush of the shoulders, and then you would go into the next person's movement. Practice this first without the music, and then have a go doing it with the music.